Welcome back to video 2 of 3, thinking differently around retention. I'm going to take you through 8 questions that we ask staff and clients that we're working with around how they want the relationship to look like. And this will change your perspective around the conversations that you have and around the fact that it's not really about retention at all costs. It's about actually having the best possible relationships that we can have and really doing work that matters to both parties in a way that's going to create better outcomes and greater impact ultimately and better return on investment. So to ask these questions, a couple of points: you're going to need to have a real environment of trust to be able to ask these, and you're also going to have to be prepared. Maybe at times you're going to get some answers that you think that was a little bit tricky, but as I say, don't ask the question if you're not prepared for the answer and then to act on it. So these 8 questions will allow you to really get a handle on each other's reality, so that there's no surprises when people want to leave, or you've got opportunity to really respond to that and plan a different future as well too. And as I said, it's not retention at any cost. It's making sure that we work together to create the greatest work we can do while we are together. So remember, not years of tenure, but quality of outcome and impact that we make. So 8 questions to start to open up a conversation around how we see retention and getting a real handle on each other from employee-employer perspective. So the first question, I'm going to refer back to my notes here so I don't miss anything, is really getting that employee to think about what great looks like in their role in the next 6, 12, 18 months. Not only in question 1, are we asking them to think about what great looks like from their role. In question 2, we're asking them to think about how they would measure impact of that role, like what matters to them. So, what's the impact of that role in the next 6 to 12, 18 months that they would like to see as well, and how does that fit back into that bigger strategic picture? Question 3, how would they assess their own performance as well? So, how do they know they're on track as well too? And how do they actually even determine whether or not they are still a great fit for the organisation? So this is a very mature, self-assured conversation to have, incredibly valuable, but you do need to have big pants on here to ask these questions. Number 4 is really going to make people feel incredibly challenged, but once again, we're here to be supportive and responsible in the questions we're asking, but we need to understand the truth. And question 4 is, when would you know it's the right time to leave the business? So this is really asking people, and this is not about making people and holding it against people, and that's why I said that ability about building trust is going to be key. Yeah. So it's about saying, when would you know it's time that you need to leave this business and look for other opportunities? That also helps the business to mature enough to be able to ask it, to see, well, hang on, how can we really put that in here now? And as I said, don't keep people forever, but is there something we can do to even maximise this relationship together? Number 5 is an important one. What elements are crucial to your wellbeing in the workplace? And is there something that we can do different to improve on that? Number 6, are there any experiences in this workplace or in other workplaces or partnering organisations that we can give you that will allow you to have other insights, other challenges, be stretched, be exposed to other types of people? What would that look like? Number 7, reflecting on your current role. Is there something about it that you want to redesign? Now, we don't want to wait till that yearly role review to delve into all of that. If there's something not right, let's have these relatively regular, even quarterly check-ins, where we're going back to staff and asking these questions and looking at how it's measuring up, not only against their needs, but the organisational needs as well too. So question 7 is there something else that you would like to redesign in your role at the moment? And number 8 is, are there things that you're doing in your role that are no longer relevant or useful? So we can ask these questions, and I'm going to put a question at the end and I'd love your feedback on it too, to make sure that there isn't any secrets, that we have open, truthful, constructive dialogue throughout the whole course of our end-to-end journey as an employee. And that, as I said, we're asking these questions that will allow us to design a different response before people are saying, hey, by the way, I'm out of here. This is rubbish. So enjoy. If you're a pro member, you will get the list in writing so you can come back to that. So you can indulge yourself in that and think about how you want to weave this in to your current internal comms. But remember, to be able to get to the stage of asking these questions, you've got to create an environment where people are supported and understand the intent of asking it. So reach out if you have questions, and look forward to seeing you on one of our other videos or experiences. Have a great day.